Hey everyone, it's Ish here with Growing in OKC, and today is the video you've probably all been waiting for. I'm going to be building a vertical herb garden out of a pallet and gutters system. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it, and I'm going to show you the supplies you need in order to build one of these on your own. Okay, so first you're going to need the pallet. You're going to need 10 feet of guttering. I've cut that up into two sections of 3 feet, which has a remainder of 4 feet left. You'll need 6 end caps, 3 left, 3 right, and then 9 of these hanging, hidden hanging brackets to screw them into the pallet with. For general supplies, you'll need 1 pair of tin snips, which look like this, a little bit of gutter silicone or sealant for the end brackets, and you'll need a drill with a bit on it to drill the pilot holes into your gutter. Okay, so I've got 2 pallets here, so I've got double the supplies. Now you can anticipate, if you're going to build one of these on your own, if you already have the tin snips and the drill, to probably spend somewhere in the range of about $40 per setup here. So I ended up spending close to $77, I believe, for all the supplies for the system. So let's go ahead and start drilling and start putting it together. You're going to start by placing the end cap on. Once you do, take your micro sealant and just draw a thin bead here on the inside of the gutter. This is going to seal the end cap and also prevent your soil or your medium from seeping out of the end. Once you have all the gutters sealed, go ahead and take like a 30-minute break, because you want this to set a little bit before you start torquing on them again and trying to screw them into place. Here are some things I've noticed up to this point. One, if you cut it with tin snips like I did, it's very difficult to get the end on that you cut, because you torqued it out of place as you were cutting it. You made small little bends in the metal, and that in turn made the end caps very difficult to put on. I don't have a solution for that problem other than like having a saw that just does metal and then you can file it down. I think that might work, or you can just move the end cap in and seal it from both sides. The only problem with that is that then you're leaving all those jagged edges to, you know, catch you when you're not paying attention and you're just playing around in the garden. So be careful as you're cutting to not apply too much force to the metal, and don't bend the gutter out of position. Perhaps if you use PVC guttering, this might make it easier, but then you're also using a plastic material which is not recyclable. I don't know. You all will have to post a video follow-up to this showing me how you did it and how you dealt with it. But so the next step is going to be mounting it to the pallet. Once this dries, we're still giving it our 40 minutes. We'll be back. We'll go in, have a drink, relax, prepare ourselves mentally for the next step. Next, place your brackets inside the gutter at about 8 inches inside. This will allow adequate support for all the soil when it's wet and the plants, because this gutter will bend if there's not enough support. Okay, so we're just finishing up here. We're about to drill in the last gutter. Got to take care to apply a little bit of pressure even after you've drilled the pilot holes on these, as these screws don't really do well with wood and they want to back the gutter away from the pallet. So make sure you're applying some pressure and holding the gutter in place as you screw it in. Now that we have all of the gutters installed, we want to go ahead and make sure to drill in some holes for drainage. So what I'm going to do is, using a 3/16 drill bit, we're just going to push a little pressure here, and I'm going to aim for the middle. That way, as the water drips, hopefully it hits more of the soil below and doesn't run down the pallet, creating a gross effect. So now, let's just go ahead and do this throughout the whole gutter. This entire project, from start to finish, probably took about 2 hours, including the 40 minutes of waiting. Once you have the end caps installed and siliconed up, the project actually goes very quick. So take a Saturday afternoon or any day after work and just go ahead and build one of these in your backyard. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Growing in OKC, and I hope that this has inspired you to build your own gutter garden at your home, because if you're not growing vertically, you're just wasting too much space. This is Ish with Growing in OKC, wishing you the best of luck growing in Oklahoma City or wherever you're at in the country.